Hi, my name is Em. You're here for your flu shot? Great. I'm going to have to get ask a couple of questions if that's okay. Great. So, if I can please get your last name. Okay. And your first name? Great. And can I please have a contact number? Uh-huh. Wonderful. And your street address? Okay, and what is the zip code area for that? Okay, and can I please have your date of birth? Okay, and that makes you just... Okay, and can I please ask for your GP that you usually see and the clinic that you go to? Dr. Burns. Okay, great. Now, I just have to ask you a couple of questions now, okay? In regards to your health. So, are you feeling ill today? No? Great. And have you previously had a flu shot vaccine? Okay, so when was that? Right. Do you remember the day or the date? Is it Tuesday? Right. And do you know which year? Okay. And have you ever had an allergic reaction to it? No? Good. And do you have any allergies at all? Hay fever? Okay, I have that too. Do you take antihistamines at all? Right? Every day or? In the spring and summer, okay. Okay, great. Do you have a bleeding disorder at all? No? Any heart problems? Okay. And any other health problems at all? Are you prescribed to any medication? Great, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to be giving you a flu vaccine today, and it's going to be a 5 ml vaccine, and we're going to be using Florex today, okay? So the lot number is 5218. So the flu shot vaccine changes mostly every single year, okay? Basically because the flu strain can change each year, which is why we change it or make it better for the year after. There's also 3 types of influenza. There's A, B, and C. A and B is a lot worse. It can cause a huge outbreak, which is why it's really important to get these vaccines. Typical symptoms of influenza are a lot different to cold. They can be sort of similar, but they progress a lot more vigorously. So you can get things like a high fever, you can also get chills, you can get headaches, you can have a case of vomiting, coughing and sneezing, which is why it's really important to sort of minimize those effects. Usually, typically, it lasts about 2 weeks. That's when you start to feel a little bit better. But in some people's cases, they can go down a very severe case of it, and it can lead up to pneumonia. And also, there's been cases of death, unfortunately. So, before I give you the vaccine, I just want to ask you a couple of questions about the vaccines that you've already had. If you can remember, these can be from any age, okay? Excuse me just one moment. Okay, so if you don't remember, just let me know, okay? And I'll just put a star next to those, okay? So have you ever had the vaccine for measles, mumps, and rubella? You've already had previous influenza vaccine? 2011. Have you had chickenpox vaccine? Okay. And what about tetanus? Great. Poliovirus? What about varicella? Great. What about meningococcal? You're not sure? You think so? I put a star next to it and just write not sure. What about pneumococcal? Rotavirus? Hepatitis A and B? Great. And what about whooping cough? Okay, great. That's looking great so far. Now, before we do the vaccine, I would like to check a number of things, even though that you said that you are feeling well. I still want to check just to make sure, so I'm just going to check quickly your temperature in your ears, your eyes, and I also want to check your blood pressure. Okay. Great, is that okay? Great. So, I'm just going to pop on some gloves. And so, what made you want to come in today and get it done? Your day off? Yeah, it's really important. It's sort of, if you want to really minimize those effects, then yeah, they definitely help, don't they? Okay, so I'm going to check your temperature now, okay? And I'm going to be using this little device here. So we just open it up. It just looks like this, okay? So we'll turn it on. And what we do is we don't stick it right in the ear because it's very unhygienic. So we use these little things here. They're called probe covers. And they're just little plastic covers. So we're going to take one out. It looks like this. And it just fits nicely on here. And I'm going to come a little bit closer and I'm going to go in each ear, okay, and just check. Just like to stay still. Okay. Just on the other ear. Great. Wonderful. Your temperature is really good. It's very important. Okay, so we'll dispose of that. Okay. Just pop that back in here. And what I want to do now is I want to get a good look at your eyes. You have very big eyes. Very beautiful. And I'm just going to use a very small light, okay? And this is a pupil gauge. So this tells me how big your pupils are, so it's a lot easier for me to check it out. So we have 2 millimeters, and then we have 9 millimeters. And I'm just going to swiftly put it across your eyes and check, okay? Great. So number 6. So that's good. That's average. And I'll just check on the other side now. Great. Great. Check. Okay, that's number 6 too. Lovely. Now I just want to look for me? Okay, just in both eyes. Okay, great. That's really good. So the other thing that I really want to do now is I want to check your blood pressure. So we're going to be using this device as well. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to use this. It's going to wrap around your arm, okay? And I'm going to check it on both arms, okay? So if you'd just like to give me your arm. Okay. And going to click this into place. Okay. So you're going to feel a little bit of pressure, a little bit of tightness. Let me know if it gets uncomfortable, but we're just going to check your blood pressure. Okay. Okay. Okay, just okay, great. Okay. And just on the other side. Great. And here we go. Okay. Great, that's great. Okay, that wasn't too bad, was it? No. Okay, so I'm really happy with what we've had. So I think we're ready to give you the vaccine now. I would like to ask you though, are you afraid of needles? You are? So am I. So welcome to the club. I like giving them, but I definitely don't like receiving them. I know. It's complicated, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna take some deep breaths in that case, okay? I find that really helps. So I'll show you the little needle. It's only gonna be a little pinprick. You've had it before, so you're gonna feel a very warm sensation. If you do feel like you're going to faint, please let me know, okay? So we're gonna be using this little needle here. It hasn't been used, so it's completely clean. And I just open it up. As you can see at the top, it says single use only. That's what we're going to be using. And we're only going to fill it up to 5 millimeters, okay? Okay, so now what I want you to do is just to close your eyes. Okay, we can have a look at this first. So it's just a little bit. You just feel it a little bit, like I said. So what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes right now, and I want you to take a deep breath, but I want you to push your stomach out whilst you do that. Great. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, and we're going to count to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and take a deep breath out. we're going to do that again. So take a deep breath in. Great. And count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And breathe out. Okay, so just do that again. You can keep your eyes open if you want to watch. But I'm going to put it in. It's just going to be very quick, okay? Okay, great. And let me just have a look at your arm. And I'm just going to use a little bit of alcohol. So, okay. Alright. Just going to pat just to make sure I can see you. Okay, great. So, close your eyes, I'll keep them open, take those deep breaths, and I'm going to count to 3, and then it's going to be over, okay? Great. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to put it in now, 5, great. Just stay where you are. Pop this on. Just keep it hold there. And I'm going to get a plaster. Okay. Are you feeling okay? Okay. Just stay where you are. And I'm going to put this plaster on. Okay. Give me that here. Thank you. I'm going to pop that there. Keep taking deep breaths. You're looking a little bit pale. Do you want some water? Okay, just stay there. Stay where you are. Take some deep breaths. I find that it just really helps me to get, the blood going again in the right direction. Taking those deep breaths. Great. Okay. Well, that's all of you done. That's it. That's all you need to have just for the year. You can come back next year and see me. Yeah, exactly. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you this sheet, okay? And what I want you to do is I want you to give it to the nurse outside. And I'm going to pop it in here. And I'm going to dispose of this, but this is actually going to go back in here and into here. Oops. Dropping it already. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write the batch number. Now you might feel a little bit off for a couple of hours. I would say drink plenty of water, don't drink any caffeine, and maybe have some soup tonight, okay? Yeah, you should do. Are you feeling a little bit better now? Just a little bit. Okay, well make sure that you walk out very slowly, okay? And get up whenever you're ready. Okay? So I will give this to you. There we go. Okie dokie. Well, it's really nice meeting you as well. Okay, and hopefully I will see you next year. Thank you so much for coming. Goodbye.